on? Why you so mad? 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 Why you so mad, Elaine? Why you so mad? You're right. I am a whole lot of things, but they don't bother me. I'm a whole lot of. Make sure we get all this.
I want you to hush. And first of all, what I said to you, I asked you.
Oh yeah.
I asked you.
Oh, maybe I need to go
if
live.
you had.
Go live. I mean, you're not gonna have but about 2 viewers.
I mean, that don't matter.
Okay, cool. I have like over 100,000.
Oh, we know because you've been sucking dick and fucking ass.
I might be, but that's something that you tried to do, and obviously it didn't work.
Oh no, baby, I never tried to do that.
Oh really? You want to roll the tape?
You're gonna have to go, Jay.
Elaine, let me tell you something.
If you're gonna go all talking about your mother and all
I'm not talking about her.
The validity of this clip, this story is suspect. All right, it's suspect because I'm looking at the parents, and they're comparable to my age group. Probably in my age group, but maybe a year or two younger than me, I would say. And like their reaction to that bullshit is not reading. It's not reading correctly from my point of view and shit. Okay, this is the boy's mother who gave birth to him. First time when you see your kid doing something fucked up or it pisses you off and shit, you think back to the moment they were born. All right, and I'm pretty sure this is really, this is valid. She would think back to the moment that she gave birth to this motherfucker and lose her shit, and just blow up and shit. They're not acting right and shit. They're malfeasant. Something's wrong with them and shit. That they would have such a, what I believe, this is the reaction to their son's activity online. Okay? And furthermore, I'm gonna be real fucking clear about this shit. I don't care about how he self-identifies, what his lifestyle is and shit. But if you're gonna come in my house yelling and screaming and shit, acting an ass and shit, I guess he would want to pull his pants down and shove his ass in their face and twerk or something. If you're gonna do that kind of shit, you're not gonna be in my fucking house. Not be my kid and shit. If you're confident in who you are, then you don't need to be so goddamn excited. And, I know he's feminine and shit. Cracked his pussy open for a ton of guys and it went viral. I understand all that bullshit, but if you're confident in what you did, you're okay with it and shit. You don't come in yelling and screaming. That's the sign of someone that's overly emotional and unsure of himself and shit. And that's his father's fault. His father failed him. Okay, even if he turned out like that, shit. This is the same argument I have with some gay people and shit. I say, look, if you're going gay, ain't nothing I can do about it and shit. But why you gotta be so fucking fragile about it? Why you gotta scream and shit to the rafters when nobody in here is fucking with you, okay? You came in here, said what you are, say you're gay, say you're trans or whatever and shit, okay. Alright, let's move it on. Let's keep it moving. Right? Let's keep moving, put your little dress and shit on. I'm gonna tell you personally, it makes me uncomfortable. And I'd like you to appear in front of me as as I raised you and shit, but if you can't do that, then we're gonna have to meet outside of my home. My home is my sanctuary, my peace. You can't come in and disrupt it because you're having issues with yourself, with your personality, with how you self-identify, with the kind of life you want to live. That has nothing to do with me once I'm done raising you. And if you push the issue, then we gotta go where we gotta go, wherever that leads us, if you get my drift and shit. But you're not gonna come in here. You're gonna come here, you're gonna respect my peace, you're gonna be respectful and sit down and we're gonna have a chat and everything. Then you can go about your life and you can go back to your OnlyFans page and get your pussy cracked and shit by scores of niggas and shit. And you do the most and shit. Get us reassignment surgery. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm done raising your ass. I had you for 18 plus years to do what I did, and this is the life you chose and shit. It has nothing to do with me, But more often than not, we see these motherfuckers coming up in their family, amongst their family, just making all this goddamn chaos and shit. Because, I want to challenge them, say, hey, aren't you comfortable with who you are? Tell us who you are right now. Okay, get all the family members around in a big semicircle. Those motherfuckers sit in front of us. And, okay, say all the gay shit you want to say. Say everything. Tell us about all the pussies you get, all the times you get your pussy cracked and all that shit. And then we're gonna say, well, what's next? What's next, trans son? What's next, gay ass son? Okay, we do not want to see you coming here with your boyfriend and and you give them a blowjob and then taking an ass. Is that what you want? What do you want? When you did all these things, did you see us watching you? Did you see us in the room with anything? Did you see anyone? Did you see the children looking at your ass, cracking your pussy and shit? Okay, so what do you fuck do you want? Right? One of the jobs that I had in the past, 30 plus years was being a problem solver and a shot caller in a certain industry and shit. And my main way of solving problems is to ask the asshole what the fuck they wanted. And more often than not, they didn't know. And a lot of these motherfuckers that's coming here talking about how you self-identify, I'm this, that, and the other. They don't know shit. You say, well, what do you want? Well, how do I fit in your plans of, you completing yourself? Okay, how does that fit in? I can't wear a dress for you. Okay, I can't get my butthole perforated and shit with someone's manhood, to make you feel better. What do you want? Do I have to go with? It's not comfortable for me. I like my life this way, and you like your life that way, and I accept it and shit. So what is your problem and shit? And furthermore, since we're related, since you're my kid and shit, I want to ask you if me not accepting that makes you love me any less when I say that I love you, despite who you are and how you identify. If you're comfortable with it, then how I feel about it should not matter. But like, how does my, uh, I wouldn't say disapproval, but how is my, lifestyle impacting your lifestyle as a gay person and shit? Why does it make you upset that, I'm just living a straight life and shit when you're living your life and shit, and no one's fucking with you over here, but you got to come in here with all this noise and everything and shit. And I'm just thinking about like maybe getting up and whooping your fucking ass and shit for coming in my house with chaos and shit. I worked hard to get everything I have, and I did the best I could to raise your ass within the limits of this fucking society and shit. I'm not blaming anyone, any external force for this and shit. You know that I love you. Okay, if you don't, you should ask the person that you think that you trust the most why that is. Okay, so you want us to go to therapy or some shit, I can do that, but you're not gonna come in my sphere, in my fucking space that I've earned and shit by squeezing blood from a rock in a shitty society. You're not gonna come in there and turn it on his head to make yourself feel better and shit. What do you want me to tell you? Okay, you're already doing the things that you want to do with your fucking life and shit. So, therefore, you got nothing to say how I'm gonna do my life. Okay, not as long as you are not committing any criminal activities and fucking with other people and shit, doing reprehensible things, you got my support. But you cannot come in my house with your bullshit. I don't want to see you in here act like an asshole. I don't want to see you in here sucking your boyfriend's dick on my couch, getting butt fucked or nothing. But like, can you respect that? And if you can't, then you know where the door is. See yourself out and shit. Whatever you do once you go out that door, that's on you. I raised you, okay? I'm done here. See yourself out, motherfucker. Yeah, that's how you handle your angry, uh, alternative community kid, that's doing the most and shit. And he wants to have a big blow up with you. He's had in his mind like he's gonna have some grand confrontation and shit. And this is how you deal with this shit as a man, as a masculine man, being unapologetically masculine. SY, SBM extends not just on the exterior and the economic and shit, but the spiritual and the mental. Okay? Tell these motherfuckers the truth. You want to solve problems in our black community, tell people the fucking truth about how they make you feel and why they make you feel that way. I guarantee you'll get between 10 to 15% of that shit out of your mouth before they either attack you or get the fuck away from you. Okay? People can't deal with the truth. Everybody want to be a nigga, but they don't want to be a nigga and shit. I'm quoting Paul Moody, okay? Late Paul Moody, who I actually had a run-in with in the early 2000s and shit. The motherfucker was gonna fight me, for some reason. But, I got disfused. And I'll leave that story in the ether. I'll leave that story in the fucking ether and shit. I'm telling you, man, you guard your peace at all times by telling the truth. Being unapologetically masculine. There's no big conspiracy and shit. Just tell people how you fucking feel as a man. It's freeing and shit. You're adding years to your life. It's a wellness deal, okay? SYSPM is about wellness, okay? Right above board, above that, everything fits under that shit. Your own personal wellness, and you're extending your your quality of fucking life, no matter what your situation is, economically or otherwise. Even if you live on the streets or you live in a fucking mansion in the Hollywood Hills. Okay? Just stop lying to yourself. Just stop lying to the people around you. Shit, you'll feel much better. That being said, I'm the fuck out. I'll do the outro now. Right? I do a raw every fucking time. I pre-recorded. So, that being said, Kings, keep your head on a swivel, protect your bag, and above all else, do not make fallen women the stewards of your family or the mothers of your children. Okay? Children are your future, your legacy. You must protect your legacy, Kings. Okay? Above all else, even if you don't have it, protect your theoretical kids by not giving kids to the wrong people. Okay? Don't make your children in the wrong oven. Alright? Or you get shit like this, okay? You get shit like, Pussy Boy here, who's going to sit up in front of his family. He's probably a fake ass kid, but a teachable moment altogether. Shit, okay, Kings? SYSBM equals save yourself, black men.
The Black Patriarchy. A non-existent group of fictional black male power brokers not discredited, erroneously jailed or outright killed by the minority majority who look the other way as they work tirelessly to shame, oppress, and outright take out the altruistic black female populace of the honorable democratic United States of America. 3K's inset bitches. These evil wealthy members of the black patriarchy are the sole reason for all the ills of the black community, walking, talking, holding down jobs, and doing everything up to and including giving their very lives in service to their baby mamas and baby's motherfucking kids. Their motto that strikes fear into the hearts of black women everywhere: bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.